Geek Life presents.
What's up? Welcome to the Week in Geek. It's your boy Kool-Aid. This is the homie Rich. And
What's
we're
up?
talking in comic book friends. But first,
guys, continue to like, comment, and subscribe. Let's keep talking about this hobby that we love. We got a lot of stuff to talk about this week.
yo, hold on. First of all, I know we're trying to different format a little bit, but yo, I see you in outer space, son.
I'm out of this world, kid.
I'm feeling that. I'm feeling that. You know what I'm saying? Thanks to everybody out there who made us 1,000 subscribers, son. Now we're making 40 cents, man. 40 cents a year.
What? Yes, that's
No.
awesome. Yeah, shout out to everybody that's always interacting, that's always checking in. You guys are dope, man. Let's keep talking about this. We love this.
And we're trying to make it more consistent. So this is why we're trying this new format, because sometimes we're two busy individuals. It's two people running the show. So it takes, sometimes we get, screwed up. But we're going to try to be consistent to bring it to the people. Right?
Definitely. We definitely want to keep at it.
So we're going to start with the new segment. I get all kind of crazy emails, people asking me questions. So I thought we'd answer some questions, let the fans answer some questions back at the beginning of the show. And the first question everyone always asks, if you had 5 people to start an Avengers team, just 5, who would your 5 be?
Man. So it has to be Marvel?
Well, no, let's say it doesn't. But you got making your own Avengers. I'm guessing it would be Marvel because we're saying Avengers.
Yeah, but do what you want.
Okay, so people at home, we're gonna come up with our 5, and you come up with your 5. I'm saying we already know who's gonna be in mine. Scarlet.
It'll just be 5 different Scarlett Johanssons.
Oh, Scarlett Johansson, all hands down. All day. And we're going to even check it out. So you go ahead, answer that, put it in the comments, send us a video, and then we're going to read somebody's online. And next week, I'm going to hand out a slab to somebody who answers the question.
Yeah, buddy.
I have 5 new slabs up on geeklifecomics.com. So go make you check it out. And I'm going to hand one of them out for free.
There you go. I love it.
Generous. Christmas in April.
I can't wait to hear these teams. It's going to be dope.
Real dope. I'm saying. All right, well, let's check out what's on the list. All right, number 10 on our list is What If number 10. This is the first appearance of Thor. Jane Foster as Thor before the new comic book came out.
Now, no surprise that this book is picking up heat again. Remember when they first made the announcement? That's when that former dollar book started picking up heat back then. And so it kind of died down after a while, but now that we're getting closer to the movie, people are wanting to run out and get these books again.
See, but did you see it? Did you see the trailer?
The trailer's dope, kid. I know you love Thor Ragnarok. I loved it. I actually happen to like all 3 Thor movies. I know not everybody agrees with me, but I'm excited for this one.
Thor number 1 was boo-boo. Thor number 2 was trash. Number 3 was a masterpiece. I have my reservations about 4 right now. And Jane, I don't know. I don't know how this is going to go over as her as a female Thor, but I'm digging how saying Mjolnir. Did I say it right? Mjolnir.
Mjolnir.
And the power of love or something brings it back together.
So speaking of Mjolnir, have you seen how the internet's been a buzz about how in the new canon, Mjolnir is made of moon rocks? So everybody's like, well, obviously Moon Knight can control him since it happened in the comic books, probably like once, who knows? But have you seen everybody been talking about that lately?
No. And since when has Moon Knight ever been able to control things made from the moon?
I don't know the exact title or issue, but it has happened.
I thought Mjolnir was made of nth metal.
Well, yes, initially it was, but in comics, origin stories always change. So I guess in the current or in one of the runs, it's made out of some kind of moon rock.
That's crazy. Later on in this, I got something that I'm gonna bring up that's kind of connected to this. But let's find out.
Okay.
All right, guys. So continue the Thor talk. Our number 9 pick this week is Spawn number 9. Now, some of you might be confused because I said continuing our Thor talk. But if you remember, Spawn number 9 is the first appearance of Angela. And there's speculation that she's going to appear in this movie as Thor's half-sister or something.
I think this is reaching, right? I think everybody wants everybody. It's kind of like Doctor Strange in the Multiverse of Madness, which I can't wait to see next week. Yeah. They want everybody to be in this movie. Now, Angela's a great character, and I've always thought she was underused. Right?
Yeah, absolutely.
Somehow Todd McFarlane lost the rights and when he left Marvel, I forget the whole backstory when it comes to this.
I don't remember the backstory at all. It is a unique situation, I think. But I think it's cool that that Marvel movie is making people pay attention to that Image book.
And anything Spawn is always hot. And they're still talking about Spawn should show up sometime with a movie soon.
Absolutely.
But we'll see. But your guess is as good as mine. I would love to see Angela in that Angela outfit. She just got to keep the original get up.
I don't think we're going to see that in a movie. I think it's going to be more appropriate for the masses. But I look forward to seeing it too.
Ooh. Number 8 on the list is Wonder Twins number 1, with KJ Apa and Isabel May coming on in this HBOMax movie. I'm saying the Wonder Twins. No, we knew this was going to pop off.
Yeah, absolutely. I don't know if I care about this too much.
I don't at all.
Yeah, don't get me wrong. I used to like it as a kid, but now it's like, what direction are you guys going to put this in? Like, because the DC
old Justice League. I like the old Justice League. The twins were cool back when I was 5. You know, one turned into nothing but liquid, son. Nothing but liquid. It ain't like he can turn into like all kind of inanimate objects. He turns into liquid only. So when he's gonna slip and slide everybody, at least
if I remember the cartoon though, didn't he also turn into the bucket that the water was in? No,
the sister would turn into the bucket, but the sister really only can turn into animals.
No, the sister would turn into the bird, and I remember her like flying through the air, carrying a bucket with her brother. Can this work? Like, is this necessary? Are they aiming it towards kids?
Sony and Warner Brothers are both reaching for the stars. They're reaching for that hit.
Yeah, they're grasping at straws. They're really trying to. They want what Marvel has. They want it so bad, and the success of the Batman is really making them like, oh, we can do this, you know. And it's like, when
they have something hot, they trash it. One of the things is they're rushing through these things. They're not getting consistent writing, consistent directing, or consistent actors. And until they do this, and maybe they need to stop trying to go for these big names and just go for a good story. Remember when Marvel just came out, Robert Downey Jr. was on the way out. He didn't have nothing in forever.
Yeah,
he smashed it, and Iron Man blew up, and that started the Marvel universe. And people don't get that.
Yeah, it's weird, but either way, as a comic book fan, obviously we're gonna watch it and we're gonna let you know our thoughts about it.
And I'm already telling you, I'm hating. I'm already hating. It ain't even come out yet.
I think I'm gonna be with you on this one, though. I hate it already.
Join the bandwagon. Join the hating bandwagon.
All right, guys. So number 7 today is Amazing Spider-Man number 210. And if you remember, this is the first appearance of Madam Web. And so Dakota Johnson was casted as her in the movie that's coming out in 23 or 24.
It was announced July 23. This book to me is, this is one, of course, this is a Sony movie. I think they're reaching for these characters. Madam Web was this old lady who controlled people of the Spider-Verse and different things, elements of the Spider-Verse. Why does she need her own movie?
Yeah, it's weird. So that's what that is? It's her own movie?
Yes, it's her own movie.
I thought she was announced for the next Spider-Man movie, no?
No, she's getting her own movie. Madam Web is getting her own movie with her own shoot. Like, they're just pulling like all these random characters. The Vulture's probably going to have his own movie yet. Or Sandman, or Waterboy. One of these people are going to have their own movie soon.
Well, I mean, not for nothing. because it's Michael Keaton, I'd be curious to see a Vulture movie.
Okay.
But everything else that they've been doing outside of the union with Marvel.
Did you see Morbius?
I did not, and don't think I'm going to until it's streaming.
See, and I seen it, and it was okay at best.
Okay,
and
that's not bad.
Again, and it wasn't my man. What's his name? Who starred in it? It wasn't even his fault.
No,
it was Jared Leto. It wasn't even his fault. I'm not gonna say it's Jared. He did a good job as I'm saying Morbius. I'm telling you all day, it is the writing and the production.
Do you think there'll be a Morbius sequel or no?
No, I think there's gonna be a Sinister Six sequel. If you want to ask my opinion, stamp it. Kool-Aid said it. Sinister Six. That's what they're coming. I'm not going to spoil the ending, but it just sets it up all day.
I feel like they've been setting that up for a few years now.
But they've been sucking. Okay, number 6 on this list is another Thor book. We got Thor God of Thunder #2. This is the first appearance of Gorr the God Butcher, right? And Gorr, this is why they're saying Moon Knight is going to connect through Thor because all the gods, Gorr is a god butcher. If you look at the image from the trailer, it looks like he's on top of this strange winter mountain, right?
Mm-hmm.
It's not a mountain. That's a dead god.
Oh.
And so Gorr has to kill gods. And so you think that some of these gods of Egypt are going to show up, which will put Moon Knight into the fray. See, this is what I've heard from the internet. That seems more relevant than the other nonsense.
Yeah, I totally agree. Yeah, I totally agree. And I, like we said earlier, I mean, we're really looking forward to this movie. But did you see that toy?
Yes, and that's got me worried. I was really excited about this character until I seen that toy.
I feel like I'm wearing the appropriate shirt. I don't know if you guys can see, but Bill and Ted. It looked like
the Grim Reaper of Bill and Ted. I can see it. I can see it. I was thinking kind of like He Who Shall Not Be Named from Harry Potter.
Yeah.
You ain't supposed to say his name. You ain't supposed to say his name.
Voldemort had more style than this toy.
That toy was, and we're scared. Maybe this was just a sample. They didn't want to put out the actual look because the guy from the comic book is ridiculous.
Looks dope,
right? He's basic, but the basics makes him such this intimidating, phenomenal character.
Right.
And I
do have full faith. I have full faith in Christian Bale. I mean, his acting chops are phenomenal. I mean, this guy can act like a monster. So,
but I have to believe it. If I seen you and I'm not believing it, like I said, we're going to, because I'm not into the whole colorful Thor costume. I don't get the point of this. It's kind of like that new Miles Morales pink costume. It doesn't work for me.
You're not feeling it?
Not at all. I'm not a whole person that real men can wear pink. That's not my whole. And why does SpiderMan need to wear pink?
Killer Cam?
We're talking about 2001. Cam is retired.
All right, guys, number 5 today, another book that I'm souped about, Spawn #1.
This could be on the list.
Say that again?
This could be on the list every week.
Yeah, right? Like, it's a fan favorite. I mean, yes, there were so many of them printed in the 90s. Like, every kid that was collecting comic books, like, once Image was created, everybody started getting Image books. So if you were collecting comic books in the 90s, you probably have this in your boxes. But the reason why this is picking up heat again is because there's more talk about Spawn coming out in the movie. And it's going to be played, hopefully, by Jamie Foxx.
Right. And you can't see it right now on the wall, but I have my 9.4 signed Spawn, which is my personal collection. You know what I'm saying? I'm not getting off of it. People always ask me to buy that comic. And I'm saying, because it was hard to get. It wasn't hard, but it cost me to get it over. I'm saying, for my man to sign it. And I'm always going to, there's 9 million of them. There's only one of that for me. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly. Yeah. That's why, like, certain books are just so special to you. You know, it doesn't have to mean anything to somebody else. You collect what you love, and bada bing. I mean, you nurture that collection.
But somebody often wanted to offer me $5,000 for it. I might give it up.
Yeah.
All right, number 4 on our list should be no surprise because it's written by Donny Cates, and you know he was going to come with a star. It's Hulk number 6. This is the first appearance of our man Titan, the Black Hulk. I'm saying you've been telling me to put this on my pull list.
Man, I've been telling you. So if you guys have been watching us for a little bit, you know that I put Hulk on my pull list before it even came out. So I haven't started reading them yet because I want to have like a bunch of them and then just like binge through them.
Man, see, and I haven't even really got into it. You know, as a collector king, I've been picking up copies. I've been selling copies. You know, sometimes I don't get my hands sit down and just read it. But I'm feeling like I miss reading the Thor run, so I need to get into the Hulk off the ground because you know it's going to be crazy epic. And then I want to see the Thor versus Banner war that's coming up. It's nuts.
Yeah, some of these variants that are coming out for did you see the one that it's the homage to the Silver Surfer versus Thor?
Yes.
That's a sick cover.
And that's the one I already ordered 2 copies of. Because I had to get it. Because sometimes I collect books just for the art. And that one is just
absolutely. Me too.
Book. You know what I'm saying? I gotta get on. You know what I'm saying? So if you are not putting on your pull list, remember, always shop with us, geeklifecomics.com and Nocturnal Creek Collectibles. Check out the hat on my man. You can always shop with us. But to make sure you got it on the grind, go to your local comic book store and put it on your pull list. Because even we have pull lists.
Yeah.
Holla at your boy.
All right, guys. So today's number 3 pick is Grimm number 1. Now, this book isn't quite out yet. It's releasing in May, but you can pre-order it. We as Collector Kings, specifically me, I have a feeling about this book. I think this is going to be a hot one, and just put it on your pull list and grab these variants. These variant covers are dope.
I think this could be something killing the children part 2. I think this has the potential. A young lady dies, but it's not over for her. She becomes a Grim Reaper, and her story continues. That just alone. There should be a show on HBO where somebody dies and come back as a Grim Reaper. I used to love that show. And if this has anything like that, the potential is phenomenal.
Yeah, absolutely. So this is put out by Boom Studios, right?
Right. Okay, so are we putting a stamp on it?
We're putting the stamp on it. Go out and get this book.
Boom. See, boom. The stamp. You can't even see it right now, but it's booming right there on the screen. Boom. Boom. Saying buy it now because when it's hot, don't say we didn't tell you. We told you about Sleepwalker. We told you, you know what I'm saying, about Star Wars 2. I'm saying, and now 3 weeks later, when it's $50, $60, $100, then you're looking at us like, oh, I should have listened to the Collector Kings. They told me.
So remember, guys, get your pull lists and pre-order books. This is one to get.
Make sure you subscribe so we can hit you with that hotness. All right, number 2 on the list is no surprise. Came out this week. Is Last Ronin number 5. It is time to end the ride. So we've had ups and downs. We have delays and releases, million different connecting covers and a million different artists. But it's a quality story, quality storyline. It's a fan favorite. I love this story.
Yeah, absolutely. It's so dope when, like, if you remember, like, before this came out, like, we were so excited about it. And I'm glad that it didn't disappoint. You know what I mean? So definitely, like, even if you haven't been collecting these books, since this is a new book that comes out this week, it's worth getting, especially because it's the final issue of this limited series.
And we got to see what happens. So is Michael going to last? Or is he officially going to? We know he's the last, but is he going to be the last turtle? Or we see any more cameos when anybody show up? I'm saying we only can see, so pick it up.
Yeah. All right, guys. Today's number 1 book, I don't know how to feel about, but if you can find it for cheap, go out and get it. The number 1 pick for this week is The Friendly Neighborhood Spider-Man number 6. And this is the first appearance of El Muerto, which is hot right now because they said that they casted Bad Bunny for it.
We don't have any sponsors, but I go to a few of these apps and sites that show the sales. Last week on the 20th, 6 days ago, it sold for $2.50. Now it's on some people's site for $200. Just because Bad Bunny is now connected. We don't know
if it's selling for $200, but we know that people are selling it for $200.
The last sold was for $36.45. That's still over 1,000% markup.
If your area of interest in the speculation game is characters that are in the movies, then this is a pick for you. Now, if this is something that you're just strictly like for the good story, for like just the good comic books, this is a title that's obviously been slept on. You can catch like probably the whole run in the dollar bins. But now because of that announcement, people want to go out and get it.
Yo, I'm telling you, go dumpster diving. Go to, you know what? Go to that little comic book store that's in the corner of a shopping center that nobody hardly goes to. I promise you right now that somebody has it for 99 cents.
Yeah, you definitely could get it. And it's fun to go on the hunt and find these hot books for these low prices. Because honestly, I mean, this book isn't worth, I wouldn't pay more than $5 for a book like that right now.
I wouldn't pay the $2.50 for the book. That's what it was going for last week. Don't do this.
Now
do not do this one.
It would be dope to get it and then get it signed by Bad Bunny.
But I'm also not a teenage girl, so
I don't know if that's his. I guess that's his target audience. I don't know. His music's dope.
One Bad Bunny. Name me one Bad Bunny song.
I told you earlier he has the Booker T song. He's got Chambeo. So if you remember the I Like It Like That remix for Cardi B, I mean, he's a big reason why that song was a huge hit. He's on there. I mean, he's been taking over the music game for like the past couple of years.
I know started off as he ran with WWE for a minute with WrestleMania, so that's one of the reasons I know.
Me on that because I never knew he had anything to do with wrestling. I thought he was just a fan because he has Ric Flair in one of his videos as well. So it's got 2 videos that I know of with wrestlers in it.
Oh, see, so that's I'm saying that go. We're gonna see how Bad Bunny go, but it's also a Sony movie. It's not done by Marvel because I don't even know who cares about El Muerto. I'm saying it's not a fan favorite. Most people have never heard of the character. No one even heard of this character. This is a dumpster diver book. The fly farted and the market's moving. So we're gonna see where it lands. So remember, answer the question next week. Who is your 5 people for your Avengers team? Rich, I need you to think about this.
Oh, I got mine.
You ready?
No, I'm not going to say it today. We'll say it next week.
And then remember, if you put it on there, you have a chance to win a slab from your boy. All right, it's your boy Kool-Aid. This is the homie Rich. We out. Matt Flavor.
Be good, everybody.
Peace.
N Geek on the beats.